Hello my friends, today we're gonna have lymphatic drainage massage. Before we begin, I'd like to say that this is like a starting point in your face fitness and facial techniques. Lymphatic drainage is like the beginning, but if you have very thin face, you don't do this. If you are sick, you don't do this. If you have like some runny nose or sore throat, you don't do this. Also, if you had some surgeries on your face, also you don't do this. Like you had surgeries recently, I'm not saying that you had years ago, you don't do this. And I also recommend to drink a glass of water, preferably warm water, like 15 minutes before we start. But if you want to start right away, drink it right now, half, and then the rest half you're gonna drink within our massage. Okay, here we begin with lymphatic drainage. First thing we're gonna do is start with tapping of our neckline. Let's do the tapping in between of our breast. There's like a very big lymphatic node over here, and plus like all our lymph goes to our heart, so we begin here in the middle. Stroking. Okay, and then all along the neckline, all around our clavicles. Tap it to start the lymphatic fluid moving. By the way, it's also the morning in my place, and I'm gonna release some swelling because I am the type of my face is typical to have swelling in the morning for some time, but it's okay. Some people don't have it, some people have it, and that's fine. Tap it, even on our shoulders and our clavicles. Okay. And now we're gonna use our palm and we're gonna stroke all our arms, starting from the beginning. I would like to say that lymphatic drainage is a very mild technique, and we're gonna work with our fingertips. And this is quite, as I've already said, mild. The lymph is just under the skin, so we don't need to push too hard. We just need to listen to our breath, and we're just gonna do some deepening in the skin, but a little bit, not too much. So don't think that it's some kind of like useless technique. It's great, but it's very mild, and you need to listen to your breath. And now we're gonna use our fingertips. When we breathe out, we push. We will start from the middle of our breast. We push, but a little bit, so it's gonna be like this. It's gonna be very light movements. So we're gonna push when we breathe out. When breathing, push. Not too hard. Remember, it's just very, very near to our skin, the lymph. So we're gonna do 8 times here. Push. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and now a little bit higher. Make your fingers like this, and again we are very slowly and mildly pushing. 1, 2, 3, 4, sit straight, 5, crown is up, shoulders down, 6, 7, and 8. And now the right arm on the left side under the clavicle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now we're gonna go in the armpit. You can even put your arm like this. Don't move the arm which is on the forehead, and we're just moving the one which is under the armpit. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go faster, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, too much. And the other side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Drink a little bit of water. Now we're going under the clavicles. Here we can push a little bit harder and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shoulders down. So it's gonna be 10, no problems. And here I want you to work on the K27 point, is over here. Here we can even use our thumbs and do some rotating movements, a little bit deepening under the clavicle. And we're gonna rotate 10 times. And something like this. Okay. The next movement is going to be in the beginning of our SCM muscle. Here is our SCM muscle. This is not the bone. And here we are also going to do some like pumping movements, not hard, slow, mild pumping movements. Again, with our breath. And now we're going at the beginning of our SCM muscle, sternocleidomastoid muscle. Over here behind the ears, a little bit lower, and again we're gonna breathe and pump it like. All right, then we're going to move behind our, this is gonna be the back of our neck at the upper side. You can feel here are the occipitals. Here they are, so we're gonna pump them a little bit. The same, we put our fingers and we're gonna pump the both occipitals. This is the beginning of the scalp and the end of the neck from the back. So there are like 2 occipitals there. Pump them. And now we're gonna move a little bit lower on the trapezoid over here, and we're gonna pump it all around. Sit straight, crown up, shoulders down. All right, next we're going to the sides of our neck. Here we're gonna do like a little bit waving movements, and from up to down, so like this, waving. This is the way to make the lymph flow. A little bit mild movements on the breathe out. Exhale. So pumping movements. And now at the sublingual area, at the lymphatic nodes over here, the same pumping movements, a little bit like waves. Okay, now we're gonna move in the front side of the ear, the tragus. Over here, the same pumping. Pump movements, not like wave, just pump. Mild. Okay. Drink a little bit of water. Now we're going back to the sublingual area, the lymphatic nodes over here. The sides again. We need to lower the lymph because we are disturbing it right now. The beginning of the SCM. Mild. And now here again. Okay, here we are moving now again to our face. We begin from our chin, and again those waving movements. Waving movements. Very mild, very light, no pressure. You can drink water. Remember that your crown must go up in the sky and your shoulders are dropped down. And now again on the sides of our neck. And then 1, 2, 3, and sides. 1, 2, 3, and sides. We are not pushing, slowly. Okay, now from the edges of our lips, mild. Until the tragus. Until the tragus. And again, mild. And now here, at the youth angles, and again waving, and then down, 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 and until the armpit, until the armpit. Now from the wings of our nose, again like waves, waves, pumping waves. A little bit upper than the ear. One more time. It's a little bit higher than the wing nose, so you can see that my cheekbone area has started to getting red, but I'm not pushing it at all. And now down, 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 here like this, and then 1, 2, 3, like this, till the armpits. Let the lymph flow in its own direction. And now we go to the middle of the eyebrows, at the frowning 11 lines, like this, pumping, pumping, waving movements. So, and we're gonna move over the eyebrows like this. And now one more time. Here, down, down at the frame, and then down the lymph, 3, and open, and open, and open. One more time, but a little bit higher. So we were here, now we're gonna be here, pumping, and waves, waves, waves. From the middle of the forehead, one more time. And now at the temporals, pump, pump, and then down, down, down. Okay, and now at the upper side of the forehead, again pumping. Pumping, pumping. One more time. And now the temporals. And now tragus. We go down, down, down. Drop, drop, drop. And then open, open, and open, open, and open, and open. And now I want you to breathe with me a little bit. So we can put our arms like this and breathe. To activate the lymph. Let's activate the lymphatic nodes. Let's put our hands over the clavicles, and now you can even get like this together with your shoulders, and at the exhaling we are pushing inside the clavicles. 10 times, 6. And again under the armpits, a little bit pumping. And the other. And we have finished the lymphatic drainage.